Hey guys, today I'm gonna bring you the most delicious, low calorie, low sugar, high protein pumpkin cheesecake pie that is just going to hit the spot when you're trying to lose weight, you wanna eat delicious food, and you wanna stay on track with your diet. This is the treat you need. So it's super simple. I'm gonna show you how I did it in like 5 minutes and how you can do it too. I'm Amy, blogger at Health Beat. Thank you for coming to my channel. I like to blog and make videos about how I lost 20 pounds after the age of 46 and how I did it without feeling deprived because I have been eating delicious food all along. So let's get right into it. It's called a pumpkin cheesecake, but it has some protein powder in it. It's one of these old Body for Life recipes that I just love. If you go back to original dieting Body for Life time, they came up with some pretty great recipes, not gonna lie. And this is one of them. I have a couple on my blog, but this is perfect for fall and I am ready to eat it. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put in 1 cup of fat-free cottage cheese. Now the original Body for Life recipe actually has ricotta, but we just always have cottage cheese. So I feel like it's a good enough substitute. I substitute it all the time in my lasagnas and whatever. So I'm gonna do a full cup of the cottage cheese, fat-free. With the fat-free cottage cheese, this is gonna contribute 26 grams of our protein. We get a lot right there in the cottage cheese. Plus I like how well the cottage cheese blends. It can get really nice and smooth. The second thing we're gonna add is 1 cup of pumpkin puree, the canned pumpkin. Now you have to be careful because you can get 100% pure pumpkin. It's only 45 calories per half cup. The store brand is actually 40 calories per half cup, but make sure you don't get the pumpkin pie filling because that has sugar and you don't need extra sugar. The only sugar in these little pies is gonna come from your crust. So one of these pies, let me get back to it, has 182 calories, the whole thing, 182 calories, 13 grams of protein, 27 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, and only 8 grams of sugar. So it's a nice low sugar, healthy treat. Okay, so now we have our pumpkin and we have our cottage cheese. The next ingredient is this sugar-free syrup. You can use any kind of sugar-free syrup. I think Miss Butterworth's has a couple different brands. This one I think is the best price for the best taste. When I first started blogging, I was always recommending Walden Farms syrup, but honestly, I don't know if they've changed things or everyone else just started making it 10 times better, but you can leave Walden Farms in the dust now because they did not keep up with how delicious everyone else is getting their sugar-free syrup. So I am putting a 1/4 cup of the sugar-free syrup. Then I will add 2 tablespoons of monk sugar. Now this says that it's 0 calories, and if you count net calories, net carbs, then there will be even fewer carbs than what I've displayed. Truly, there are 8 grams of carbs per 2 teaspoons in your erythritol monk sugar blend. And so it's not zero carbs, but somehow they take the calories and negative them because it's not absorbed in the same way. So we've got 2 tablespoons of monk sugar, and then we are gonna do 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. You can make your pumpkin pie spice if you don't have it already. It is just a combination of cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and allspice. So there's lots of recipes online to make your own pumpkin pie spice if you want. And then 1 tablespoon of vanilla, we are doing 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then the final ingredient is going to be 2 scoops of protein powder. In the Body for Life recipe, it's vanilla, and vanilla would be amazing with this. I happen to have this graham cracker flavor, and it turned out so good with the ones I've made earlier. So I'm using that again. If you use different protein powders than what I'm using for this recipe, this one's UMP, it'll still turn out. I just know that the flavor with this one is so good. So yours could turn out well as well. I just don't know if because I haven't made it with other protein powders. So give me your feedback if you use a different one. So now I'm gonna come over here and blend it, and we're just gonna turn this on until it's smooth and silky. Okay, now we have a lot of batter. This is our pumpkin batter, and we are gonna just fill. If you buy this package of Keebler graham cracker crust, they are 100 calories for each crust, and it comes in a package of 6, which is the perfect amount for the pumpkin. So I'm just gonna put them, in order to bake, I'm gonna arrange them in a cake pan, and then I will just fill it to the top. So in each crust, I've got about a half a cup of the pumpkin. There's gonna be a bit of the pumpkin filling left over, and that is because, well, there's a lot, because you can't get a package of 8, so I mean, that's one option. But now you can just eat this batter because it's like pumpkin pudding, and it is so good. I can't even, I'm just gonna lick the whole container. So now we have our pumpkin pies, mini pumpkin pies, and I'm gonna put it in the oven at 400 degrees for a half an hour. So it takes a good 30 minutes. After they come out, if you wanna keep it low sugar, you can find this Ready Whip, no sugar, 0 sugar Ready Whip. And I just put it on, and here's one cut open so you can see the inside. And this is the most divine pumpkin, healthy, protein, low sugar cheesecake you will ever eat in your life. Let me know how you like it, and come back next week and I'll have more recipes and more meal ideas for you.